everyone. Hello. Welcome back to a new episode of the Jimmypancakes20 show. And boy, is it haunt season, announcement season. What is up, guys? My name is James, aka Jimmypancakes20, back here to do a new episode / video for you. And of course, I'm not alone. I want to welcome my co-host. You know her, you love her, my mom, Marsha. So, Mom, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And boy, are we excited to do this video / podcast because you want to tell them?
A new maze was announced
For
Horror Nights Hollywood.
And it's also coming to Orlando, so this is a shared property from both parks. But as people know that you and I are not going to Orlando this year, so we're only going to be talking about it being here in Hollywood. So, if you guys don't know or you just joining us, Universal Studios Hollywood has announced 4 mazes. So I'm going to talk about the previous 3 mazes that were announced, and then we'll get into this 4th one that was announced on Thursday. It was announced on Thursday. So the first maze that was announced was A Quiet Place. Then they announced Dead Exposure, Death Valley. Then they announced Monsters, The Nightmare of Lion America, or Monsters 2. And now this new one, which we're going to get into in this video / podcast, which is, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys just yet. So, Mom, are you ready?
I am ready.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, enjoy this video / podcast. Well, let's tell them what the maze is, because that's going to be the title of this podcast. Ghostbusters
Frozen Empire
maze announcement for Universal Studios Hollywood and Orlando. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video / podcast. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ghostbusters is returning to Universal Studios Hollywood and Orlando, and it's based on the new Ghostbusters, which is called Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, because there was a one that was previous to that was called Ghostbusters Afterlife, and then there was Ghostbusters Frozen After, which you and I both have to watch the Afterlife and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire before we go to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a confirmation, here you go. This is the official photo that was with the announcement on Thursday. As you can see, it has 4 characters. And then there's the villain, and then, of course, ice and stuff. So, as I said, I don't really know this movie until I watch it. But once I do watch it, I'll understand it a lot more. So, yeah. Mom, your thoughts before we play the announcement video for everyone.
I'm really excited about this maze. I saw all the Ghostbusters movies except this one.
And Afterlife.
I'm just really excited. I was hoping it would come back.
Well,
and it did.
Yeah, but originally a lot of people thought they were going to do the original again.
That's what I was thinking also, but I'm glad it's based off the new movie.
And also, it's a surprise of where this maze is going. It's not where people thought it was, because a lot of people originally thought it was going to go in the Walking Dead attraction, but then, as you guys know, that's where Quiet Place is going. Yeah. Then a lot of people thought it was going to go in one of the sound stages, but now it's not in one of the sound stages. But we'll get to where this maze is going to be located in Hollywood. So before we talk more about it and share details of what John Murdy said, we are going to play the announcement video for you guys. So Marsha and I are going to be quiet for about a minute and 34 seconds because we're going to also play the audio for you so you guys could see the announcement video. So enjoy the announcement video, and we'll be back in about a minute 35 to continue talking.
Warning. Unusual audio-visual activity in your house.
I love this town.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
Yeah, if you say so.
Mijo, get your butt in here. You left the TV on and this room is a disaster. You picked the wrong neighborhood.
Face an icy new evil. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
Alright, that's
Warning.
right, ladies and gentlemen.
Unusual.
We're not going to replay that, but that was the announcement video. So, Mom, what did you think about the announcement video?
It looks really, really good. I'm excited about this maze because I liked all the other Ghostbusters mazes. So I'm really excited about this one for this year.
Right.
What about you?
I'm really excited. For the last two mazes that they announced for Monsters or
Quiet Place.
No, Death Valley.
Death Valley, yeah.
Death Exposure, Death Valley. They did not have an announcement video, so I'm kind of glad that we had an announcement video for this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you were probably wondering, before we played the announcement video, I said we thought that they were going to do the original Ghostbusters again. Well, back in 2009, both Universal Studios Hollywood and Orlando did the original Ghostbusters maze. And it was a very, very long time, and everyone wanted Ghostbusters to come back. So, I am really happy that it's coming back after so many years of not being there. So, now we're going to move on. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of these things that I'm showing, if you are watching this video form on YouTube, you can see what people are seeing. These are actual tweets that I screenshotted from John Murdy himself. But for anyone that's listening on Apple Podcast or Amazon Music Podcast, I'm going to read you exactly what John Murdy said. And this first tweet has confirmed where the maze is going to be located in Hollywood. Hello, boys and ghouls. Quick update about today's announcement. So, remember, this was announced on last Thursday. About today's announcement, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. The location for the house is 8 Lodge North, where Chucky was in 2023. Mm-hmm. Creating our own Ghostbusters maze in 2019 was a blast, and we are excited to bring this beloved franchise back to HHN. So, before we continue, Mom, what did you think? Where do you think about this being in the H lot?
I think it would be really, really good. They have more room at the H lot with the other maze that they usually do on the H lot. And I think it's going to be a great place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited it's on the H lot.
I'm excited too, but my concern is, remember how good Chucky was and that whole line cue and stuff? Yeah. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about, but
yeah.
But I'm really excited about this maze.
Yes, so am I.
Yeah. Now we're going to continue. This next tweet is talking just a little bit about what this maze is. He did confirm that this house is based off the 2024 film Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, but this is also going to feature ghosts from the overran Ghostbusters franchise. So he's saying that this maze is based off the Frozen Empire, but they're going to have ghosts from every single Ghostbusters movie in this maze. So it's not just going to focus
on the Frozen Empire one.
It's going to have ghosts from other Ghostbusters movies, which I am. I'm really curious to see how they're going to play in this maze, because as I said, I haven't seen this movie, so I can't really determine how it is. Which ghosts, I'm not going to tell you, but I think some things are going to be a surprise you don't you. There's going to be lots of surprises in this house. So I'm really curious to see what surprises are in this house.
Me too.
I mean, Jarmer is not really saying a lot in this.
He wants it to be a surprise for us.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, because this is a new movie.
Mm-hmm.
They had characters from the old movie. So I don't know how he's really going to put the old ghost into this one, but we'll see how it turns out.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm really curious on this. So this is going to be the last tweet from Mr. John Murdy. And it says, on a personal note, I first met the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire writer and producer John Redman way back in 1999 when his dad, Ivan, was directing Kindergarten Cop on the lot. It's amazing to come full circle and to work together on this house. Excited to share it with you this fall. So, I mean, that's not really anything, but I'm glad that the writer and producer of the Frozen Empire is working closely with John Murdy on this maze. And usually for any movie property, any TV property, usually John Murdy will have someone that worked on the movie or TV show to make sure it's accurate as possible.
Right.
So, your thoughts on that?
If the producer, or was it the director?
No, it was the writer and producer.
The writer and producer are helping John Murdy with this maze. I think it's going to be a really, really good one.
Yeah, I honestly think it's going to be a good one too.
Because he usually works with the director or the writer
or a producer or
whoever on the mazes. So it will be interesting how they're going to do the new ghost and the old ghost.
Right.
With this maze.
Yeah. So, I mean, so far, this lineup for Horror Nights Hollywood is really good. So you have 2 original mazes, which original maze that we created in Hollywood in 2022, which was the Monsters of Latin America. And then there's the sequel that's coming this year, and then you have Dead Exposure, which is inspired by something that Orlando did years ago.
And then we have The Quiet Place.
And now Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, that's a shared property for both Hollywood and Orlando. So we have many, many more mazes that Hollywood needs to be announced. So I'm really curious to see what it is.
And when James and me go to Midsummer Scream, I know he's going to announce another maze there. So we will tell you all about it when we get back.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. So in case anyone that's new or is starting to follow me, Marsha and I will be at Midsummer Scream. We're going to be there both days. I'm going to be filming a ton of videos of everything there. I'm not going to film the entire HHN panel, but I'm going to film clips of it, try to take as many photos as I can. I'm going to be sharing a lot on social media, and then after the Midsummer Scream convention, I am going to be uploading all of those videos that I take. So yeah. So of course, one of the mazes, or possibly more, depending on what genre he's doing, will be announced at Midsummer Scream. So we know for sure there's going to be at least one or possibly more that's going to be announced at Midsummer Scream. But yeah, so I'm curious, guys, whoever listens to this podcast or watch my YouTube videos, what do you guys think of the lineup this year, and what do you guys think is going to be the next maze that he's going to announce? I would love to hear your comments and stuff, and I read every single comment. I try to respond to everyone's comment. Any time I post something and someone has a comment on any of my social media sites, I try to respond as much as I can. So I know this is going to be a short video / podcast, but we only had one maze that was announced. We wanted to get this video / podcast done because we want to get it out there to give you our thoughts and stuff and share the information that we have publicly. So yeah. Yeah, Mom. So anything else you want to say before we wrap up this video / podcast?
I'm just excited about this maze, and I'm excited about the lineup so far. I hope the next couple of mazes are going to be good for the lineup. And I'm really excited about all 5 mazes that were four mazes that were announced already. Mm-hmm. And I'm just really excited to go in October.
Yeah.
I'm really excited, and I hope the other mazes are good like these ones.
Yes, I mean, for sure. Yeah. So it's going to be hopefully it's going to be a good year so far. Everything that's been announced is going to be good. So yeah. So I want to thank everyone that's been supporting me on my YouTube channel, on my podcast, everything. So we don't know when the next video / podcast is going to be coming out. And I know people have been asking me, when am I going to be back doing my history videos? Those will be continuing back within the next 1 or 2 weeks, because I have to watch all the videos, do notes and stuff, so it takes a while. So those history videos / podcasts will be returning soon. Probably, as I said, within the next 1 or 2 weeks, and definitely you'll know when they're up or when I'm about to post them, because I share all the videos and podcasts that I do on all of my social media sites. So you can follow my co-host, my mom, Marsha, on her social media sites on Twitter, aka X, and her Instagram account. Her links are going to be down at bottom of this video slash podcast, and you can follow me on all of my social media links. You can find my Facebook page, my Twitter /X, my Instagram, and my new social media site, which is TikTok. So I want to thank you, Mom, for joining me again.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys for the next video slash podcast coming soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.